Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Litter Box. Today we're going to be doing a AMA. I picked just a couple random questions out from the Patreon comments. So yeah, here we go. This one's from Justin Sadowski. If you could have any game made into a VR game, what would it be? So we had recently gone over this a little bit on the podcast, what games that we would love in VR and everything. My original answer was Horizon Zero Dawn, because that is a fantastic game. I love it, and I did get the DLC and started playing that. I was actually playing that earlier today too. I would definitely do Horizon Zero Dawn for sure. But I came up with another one actually while I was driving over here that I thought of would be really cool if it was Pokemon in VR. That would be phenomenal. And I would probably choose one of like the Game Boy Pokemon games, like Pokemon Gold or something like that. I think that would just be so much fun. I would battle, I would catch Pokemon and wander around the world. It would just be really cool. So I think Horizon is a great answer, but I think my new answer is definitely Pokemon. Let's see, what else do we have here? 12-toed Tom. 12-toed Tom. Do you really have 12 toes, Tom? Did you get the gender of your future yard ape yet? Ours is going to be a boy. Future yard ape. Interesting way to word that. I did get the gender, and it is also going to be a baby boy. I am 27 weeks right now, so I have under 3 months to go. So coming up fast. I'm going to keep coming here as much as I can till I can't anymore, obviously. So we'll keep it going as long as possible. Who else do we have here? Mark Adams. This was a funny one. Who'd win in a fight? Brian versus Jeremy with Dez as special guest referee. It's funny that you put Dez as a special guest referee, because if you just asked me about all three of them, I would say hands down Dez. Dez is a fantastic fencer and sword fighter, and I think he would definitely kick those boys' asses. But that's not your question. So, Brian versus Jeremy. Well, in rock, paper, scissors, slap, Jeremy definitely loses more. But I would say Jeremy would win in a fight, because I think Brian is too laid back of a person to really fight back, honestly. So I would say Jeremy. Interesting. Fat Acrobat. What's up, Fat Acrobat? Did you have a favorite pet growing up? What inspired your tattoos? I think they look really cool. Exclamation. Thank you. Favorite pet growing up. I had many pets growing up. We always had like at least 3 dogs in the house at a time. We had reptiles. I lived in Florida. I feel like everybody knows that already. Lived in Florida, so we'd actually rescue a lot of like lizards and geckos, things like that. But my favorite pet growing up would have to be, we ended up rescuing 2 baby squirrels, and they were so cool as pets, and I really, really miss them. That was, it'll probably be the coolest pet that I will ever own. So the mom squirrel, actually got eaten by a hawk. Saw it happen. It was crazy, actually. And then we found the little nest that they had made, and there were 2 baby squirrels in there, and obviously we were like, well, not gonna let them die. So we took them in, and we had them grow up with us, and they were so cool, and they would like run all around, and they were very cuddly and very, very playful. And we would like curl up in a little ball inside like my jacket, my hoodie pocket, and just like sleep, and it was just, they were very neat. I miss them. Also, second question to Fat Acrobat. What inspired your tattoos? It's funny, this question actually hasn't come up yet in any conversation on the podcast. I'm surprised. I have 19 tattoos, so I'm not going to go over all of them. So I'll do like the basics that you can see, obviously. Sorry, guys. I have my tarantula up here on my shoulder. I had a pet tarantula when I was a teenager, and that was when she died. I was actually really upset about it. Had her for a while though, but so I ended up getting her. I had this a picture of her, and I got the exact picture on my shoulder, so that was kind of neat. I have art and music on my wrists here. Got a palette and then G clef symbol there. Obviously I play music, play guitar, I write songs, I sing. I did like 6 years of flute growing up as well. And I'll pick up anything here and there, a little bit of piano. And then my art, I love to draw and paint and do arts and crafts as well. Obsessed with Egypt. I do have an ankh over here. I have this one right here, which means friendship. I have a friend in North Carolina, actually, when I lived there for 4.5 years. Her and I went almost 10 years ago now, and we got these done together, just so that we can, because it was right before I had moved, actually, and it was just to keep us close and always remind us and keep us talking about each other. And it's actually funny because she just came up to visit like a week ago, so yes, we are still friends as well. And then I have this big one right here, which is one of my favorites, actually. There's a girl here. It's supposed to be a I don't know if you can see any of these, sorry. This is kind of symbolizes like my gypsy self. I did a lot of traveling. I don't like to stand still often, so it's like my gypsy. These here are like my dreadlocks, actually. That's what they symbolize. And then this ship here, growing up in Florida, my dad and I used to go boating all the time, and we used to be pirates and everything. So this was it just kind of all ties together. So, and last question is from Chris White. When do you think we may see a second generation of PSVR, and which new capabilities would you like to have? Next generation VR. Well, this one just came out, so probably not anytime soon. I hear the sirens. I feel like I should be doing rock, paper, scissors, slap right now. I don't know. I mean, I'll give it another, is it wrong to say 8 years? Like a while from now, honestly. I mean, they just put out Skyrim. That's our first huge game that really, first open world and everything. So I think it's going to be a while, definitely years down the road. And which new capabilities would you like it to have? I mentioned this as a joke before on the podcast, but I actually think it would be really cool if we could have things that would connect to our like wrists and ankles, where they can actually track our hands and feet and move around with everything, or have the gloves rather, so you can actually be fully immersed in the VR world. I guess really I recently read the Ready Player One, and I just want to be fully in there, fully 100% inside VR, being able to do whatever I want to do. I just think that would be fantastic. But obviously that'll be years down the line. They do have this new, I know we were talking about it. They had the, attach a little fan to you. So when things are blowing or moving around, you can actually feel it happen. I think that'd be very strange. I know that's coming out soonish anyways. And I'm going to be interested to see what that actually gives us. Because I don't know if I like that or not, honestly. I have a fan every now and then when I'm playing, and I think that's cool off to the side, but not actually attached to my headset. So that'll be different. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, overall, I think it'll be years down the road, and little wrist and anklet things. That was my answer. All right, Game Cats, thank you so much for your Patreon questions. If you have any other questions, and I know I didn't answer all of them, we can always answer them at another Litterbox episode. It's funny, I'm trying to concentrate on this video right now, and I hear Brian in the background playing Skyrim. He's going through his 12-hour live stream, and it's so funny to try to focus on this, but hear that going on, and it's just interesting. But I hope that answered some of them for you at least. And like I said, if you have any more, just comment below, and I'll answer them for you. But thank you very much, and thank you for your Patreon support. Bye, guys.